sodium-potassium exchange pump is an example of an active transport process. Active transport processes can move substances against a concentration gradient, and they require energy expenditure in the form of the breakdown of Tp. The sodium-potassium exchange pump moves sodium out of the cell and potassium ions into the cell. The carrier protein for sodium-potassium exchange is embedded in the cell membrane. Free sodium ions and an ATP molecule can bind to the carrier protein on the inside of the cell membrane. The ATP is broken down to ADP and phosphate. Simultaneously, the carrier protein changes shape, and the sodium ions are transported across the membrane and released on the outside. In its new conformation, the carrier protein can now bind potassium ions on the outside of the cell. Potassium ions move into the carrier protein from the outside of the cell membrane, and the phosphate attached to the carrier protein is released. The carrier protein changes shape again, reverting to its original conformation and delivering the potassium ions across the membrane to the inside of the cell. It is now ready to repeat the process of sodium-potassium exchange.